photo frame with space to spare, gold trimmed and catching quiet air. She gave it to me with a grin, said one day soon we'll both fit in. But days went past and seasons too. I filled my side with sky so blue. Her half stayed blank, no smiling still, just silence in the frame she didn't fill. She left no photo, only glass, a window where she didn't pass. The frame she didn't fill still sits beside my bed. It holds the place where she could be, but speaks of love unsaid. No shadow cast, no captured light, no proof she stood beneath the night. She didn't leave with rage or will. She stayed outside the frame she didn't fill. I thought of printing memories, a laugh, a look, a windblown breeze, but none could hold the quiet way she lived outside the captured day. She wasn't made for frozen lines or glossy scenes with flattened signs. She lived in motion, in the thrill, too wide for frame she didn't fill. She didn't want to be confined by corners shaped to hold a mind. The frame she didn't fill still waits with patient gold, a monument to might have been too tender to be told. She could have smiled, could have shined, but left her image undefined. She left no blame, she made no drill. She lived beyond the frame she didn't fill.
She didn't avoid the picture, she just knew she was too real to freeze.
I dusted off from time to time, still blank, still warm, still undefined. A space for her that won't grow dim, a gap that breathes instead of brim. The frame she didn't fill holds more than she could show. No paper smile, no printed truth could let her presence grow. She didn't fake, she didn't pose. She left no frozen highs or lows, but somehow she is with me still in the frame she didn't fill.
She wasn't framed, she was lived. She wasn't framed. She was lived.
There's a window near the corner wall. She used to open every fall to let the autumn whispers in and chase away the summer spin. The morning light would catch her hair, breeze would dance, she'd barely care. was there. No slam goodbye, no shattered pain, just a wind that hums her soft refrain. She didn't warn, she didn't oppose. She left through the window she didn't close. I sit beside it late at night. The stars lean in, the room feels right. But nothing moves quite like her grace. No breath can mimic her embrace. She left the latch untouched, unclaimed. No final press, no guilt, no flame. Just stillness kissed by passing prose. And silence in the window she didn't close. She didn't need a loud retreat. She let the air replace her feet. The window she didn't close still sings beneath the moon. It holds the draft of words unsaid and love that left too soon. No echo cries, no echo breaks, just a wind that bends the walls it shakes. She didn't stay, she didn't impose. She left the window she didn't close. She didn't escape. She simply left a way behind. Now every draft reminds of her. Each subtle shift, each whisper blur. The room still breathes, the air still flows. Through that one window she didn't close. The window she didn't close still shapes the light at dawn. It holds the space she didn't fill, but somehow still lives on. She didn't wave, she didn't freeze. She left her soul inside the breeze. No storm, no glass, no broken rose. Just love through the window she didn't close. She's not coming back, but the air always is. Beside the wooden door, a thread of winter she once wore. She wrapped it close through ice and rain, a second skin, a soft refrain. But when she left that final day, she glanced then simply walked away. No button pressed, no backward ache, just stillness in the scarf she didn't take. She left it there so neatly tied, a ghost of warmth she cast aside. The scarf she didn't take still holds the shape of grace, a twist of wool, a faded thread that kept her near this place. She didn't wear it, didn't need the warmth she left began to bleed. She didn't shake, she didn't break. smells like her perfume, a ghost that doesn't leave the room. She wore it through the quiet years, through movie nights and morning tears, but didn't reach for it at stake, just passed the scarf she didn't take. She left it warm, not cast in haste, as if to say this wasn't waste. The scarf she didn't take now wraps around my days. I hold it close when nights grow long and hear her in its phrase. She didn't speak, she didn't plan, she just let go when I began to read her silence for my sake in the scarf she didn't take. She dressed for the weather, but never for the leaving. Like threads floating on breath, I never move it far from view. It's her and it's not her too. It's warmth without the skin or ache. It's memory in the scarf she didn't take. The scarf she didn't take still rests beside the door. It says she knew the path she chose would not need warmth no more. She didn't run, she didn't flake, she just left the scarf she didn't take. And in that wool I now awake to love she didn't try to fake. Some goodbyes don't pack everything, some leave what meant the most. There's a book upon the nightstand, its spine still bent by her own hand. She read it slow, with eyes so wide, 1,000 stories tucked inside. But on the chapter where hearts mend, she paused and never reached the end. She marked the page with silent wish and left the book she didn't finish. She didn't skip, she didn't hear, she just left a story there. The book she didn't finish still waits beside my bed. A story paused, a breath held long with words we never said. She turned away mid-paragraph and left behind her second half. No closing line, no sinking switch, just the book she didn't finish. she underlined, each one a map into her mind. She circled hope, she drew in stars, but never made it past the scars. The pages faintly smell like rain, like quiet love and subtle strain. She didn't flee, she didn't vanish, she just closed the book she didn't finish. She didn't write the final part, she folded shut her open heart. The book she didn't finish still sings when I turn through. Each line reminds me how she saw the world in shades of blue. She left a plot line in the dust, but kept the truth and kept the trust. She didn't fake, she didn't diminish. She walked from the book she didn't finish.
She didn't need an ending. She needed a beginning she could carry.
Now when I read, I feel her breathe in every line she didn't leave. The ink still fresh, the silence rich inside the book she didn't finish. The book she didn't finish still rests on chapter 9, the one where lovers almost speak but miss the clearest sign. She didn't run, she didn't hide, she just stopped walking by my side. No epilogue, no final wish, just love in the book she didn't finish.
She was the story, and she left it open.
By the door sat a winter gloves, soft leather stitched with patient love. She wore them through the longest chills, when laughter warmed the windowsills. But that last morning frost was deep. She left without them, didn't speak. No zip, no wrap, no warming care. She left the glove she didn't wear. She didn't shield, she didn't stop. She met the cold and took it all. The glove she didn't wear still rest upon the chair, untouched and holding air that knows she chose the frost out there. She didn't shake, she didn't flinch. She let the wind caress each inch. No layers left, no cozy day, just the glove she didn't wear. tuck her fingers tight into the wool on colder nights, and sometimes reach to hold my hand. Through midnight warmth we couldn't plan, but that last look said all the truth. She'd rather feel the roll than soothe. No armored cloth, no covered prayer, just silence in the gloves she didn't wear. She didn't need a second skin. She let the outside break within. The gloves she didn't wear still wait without a crease. She left them like a subtle line, drawn firm but without peace. She didn't fear, she didn't fold. She faced the bitter and the cold. She didn't wrap, didn't declare. She left the gloves she didn't wear. She could have stayed warm, but she needed to feel it. I keep them where her hands once lay, a quiet shape of yesterday. Still soft, still warm, still full of care. Still missing the gloves she didn't wear. The gloves she didn't wear still say what she concealed. She chose the sting of winter's edge to know what love revealed. She didn't cry, she didn't scorn. She let the cold become reborn and left behind the quiet pair. Those gloves she didn't wear. She didn't want to stay warm. She wanted to feel real. She had a way with closing things, a book, a door, a light that clings to every hour we used to share. She'd always dim it with such care. But that last night it stayed aglow. A golden hush she let me know. She didn't reach, didn't dissuade. She walked and left the light she never laid. She didn't flick, she didn't fade. She let the glow be what she made. The light she didn't turn off still burns inside this room. It paints the corners where she stood. It keeps her from the gloom. She didn't warn, she didn't stall, she didn't dim, she let it fall. No whispered line, no final scoff, just the light she didn't turn off. She used to say the dark brings peace, that stillness gives the heart release. But maybe light was what she gave to show me how she'd misbehave. She didn't slam, she didn't say, she left the glow beneath the sky. No final flip, no power bluff, just presence in the light she didn't snuff. She didn't end the warmth she grew, she left it shining soft and true. The light she didn't turn off still breathes across my bed. It casts a glow on what we missed, on every word unsaid. She didn't close, she didn't drop, she gave no gesture I could stop. She just walked on, so sweet, so tough, and left the light she didn't turn off. She left a light on, not for return, but remembrance. Now every night I let it burn, a silent flame for her return. Not hope, not grief, not even scoff, just love in the light she didn't turn off. The light she didn't turn off still frames her shape and name. It's how she stayed without a sound, without the need for blame. She didn't fake, she didn't bluff, she left one glow, and that's enough to guide me through the softest loss, the light she didn't turn on. She didn't disappear, she dimmed in place. I didn't spray. Her perfume sat on the mirrored shelf, a glass of grace, a part of self. She'd spritz it light behind each ear, a signature the air would hear. But that last day she passed it by. No fragrant cup, no floral sigh. The air was bare, like muted play. She walked without the scent she didn't spray. She didn't pause, she didn't reach, she left the scent without a speech. didn't delay. She left the perfume she didn't spray. I used to chase it through the air, the jasmine hints still everywhere. But now the room just smells like time, and silence holds her subtle crime. She left no trail for me to find, just empty air and shifting mind. No final mist, no flow of gray, just quiet in the scent she didn't spray. She didn't need to mark the air. Her love perfume was still her care. The perfume she didn't spray still haunts the morning light. It tells me more than scented things, that she was done at night. No battle till dawn fingertip, just empty glass they caught in lace. No closing kiss, no grand display, just love and perfume she didn't spray. She didn't disappear, she faded her way out. I never moved it from its place. It holds the shape of her in grace, still seal, still full, still faint bouquet, still home. That perfume she didn't spray. The perfume she didn't spray still holds the air it pulls. After notes, no fragrant cue, but love in every car. She didn't fade, she just let silence speak for truth, and walked into a softer day with a perfume she didn't spray. She used to hum through quiet hours, soft as wind on midnight flowers, a tune that never found a name, but always lit a low, warm flame. Her voice would echo through the floor like lullabies I can't restore. But on the night she left the stream, she didn't sing. She didn't hum, she didn't start. She let the silence guard her heart. The song she didn't sing still lives between these walls. A melody of might have beens that never touched the hall. She knew the notes, she knew the key, but held it deep inside of me. She didn't rise, she didn't cling. She left the song she didn't sing. Her lips once trembled on a chord, a breath away from every word. But then she stopped and walked away, the lyrics fading into gray. She left the verse inside the room, with shadows shaped like sonic bloom. No chorus high, no final ring, just quiet from the song she didn't sing. She didn't fear a broken tune, she just let silence take the room. The song she didn't sing still haunts the quiet air. It dances on the edges, soft of moments we won't share. She didn't melt, she didn't fade, she didn't trade the vow we made. No bridge, no line, no offering, just love in the song she didn't sing. She had a voice like home, and still she chose not to come back. Now every note reminds of her, each silence deeper, each refrain blurred. She never stopped, she simply chose a love too full for simple prose. The song she didn't sing still plays when I'm alone. It hums behind the radio, inside the dial tone. She didn't sing, she didn't cry, she let her melody go by. She left no record, no gold ring, just silence where she didn't sing. Some songs are too real for sound. She used to shift the pillow slow, one left, one right, in morning glow. She'd fluff them with a sleepy grace and kiss the sunlight on my face. But that last time she made it neat, smoothed every wrinkle at her seat, and left mine lying slightly askew. She didn't touch the one she knew. She didn't acted like I wasn't there. The pillow she didn't move still holds the weight of dreams, a quiet shape that never changed through nights and shifting beams. She didn't cry, she didn't fold. She left it soft but left it cold. No trace, no scent, no sleeping groove. Just the pillow she didn't move. She'd once lay curled beside my spine, her breath a rhythm into mine. Now I lie still where she would be and feel the space where she left me. She didn't take the linen side, she left it whole, no need to hide. She made her half with practiced groove, but paused at the pillow she didn't move. She left it there, not out of fear, but as a memory held near. The pillow she didn't move still rests like time stood still. No cover change, no fold, no fluff, just love she couldn't kill. She didn't run, she didn't speak, she let the silence softly sneak. No closure late, no words to prove. Just the pillow she didn't move. She knew I'd see it, she knew I'd know. Touch that cotton square, still shaped like she had once been there. A ghost of sleep, a breathless groove, still held in the pillow she didn't move. The pillow she didn't move still waits beside my head. Where she used to hold me close, now empty in its stead. She didn't shift, she didn't press, she left it all but left no mess. Just one soft mark of what was true in the pillow she didn't move. She left me space, and that space still breathes. She found it in a quiet store, a silver edge, nothing more. She held it like a secret plan to place us there hand in hand. But days went by and weeks did too, and still the frame just waited through. She never chose which shot to steal. She left the frame she didn't fill. She didn't rush, she didn't stall. She left it bare against the wall. The took some pictures, black and white, in autumn trees and fading light. She laughed, I smiled, we both looked on, but none were chosen, all were gone. She left the glass without a face, no frozen joy, no final place, no paper proof of love or will, just silence in the frame she didn't fill. She didn't frame a perfect day, she left it open, left it gray. Chose not to freeze it, so it wouldn't die inside the glass. Frame breathes in silence. I never placed a photo in. It felt like I'd betray her skin. The space she left speaks louder still than any shot I'd try to fill. The frame she didn't fill still holds the shape of us, invisible but standing firm inside its silent trust. She didn't need to hold it tight, she let the space become she knew some things live better unframed. She'd always brew a cup at 10, a night that Clos, a soothing end. She'd stir it slow with silent care and sit and breathe the evening air. But that last night the cup sat full, still steaming in the moonlight's cool. She didn't touch, she didn't sit, she left with tea upon her lip. She didn't drink, she didn't stay, she left the heat to drift away. The tea she didn't sip still rests beside the chair, a porcelain of quiet that lingered in the air. She didn't speak, she didn't sigh, she let the wolf just pass her by. No clink, no taste, no parting tip, just the tea she didn't sip. She used to hum while it would steep, the silence deep, but now the cup just waits alone, the scent of jasmine overthrown. She poured it like a final grace, then vanished from the breathing space. No sugar stirred, no Maybe to be here. I never cleaned the cup away. It cools a little more each day. Still fragrant, but the love she slept, still waiting for the tea she didn't sip. The tea she didn't stir still warms my hollow chest. A ritual she left undone that whispers all the rest. She didn't flinch, she didn't drift, she just withheld one final gift. No bitter end, no sugar dip, just stillness and the tea she didn't sip. She left a cup and a choice to feel it. There's a letter in a box of thread, folded once but never read. Her name in ink, her voice in tone. 1,000 lines she wrote alone. The stamp was there, the seal untouched. The envelope still held her trust. She didn't fold, she didn't bend. She stopped the mail she didn't send. She didn't drop it in the slot, she left it whole and left alive. The mail she didn't send still waits in quiet drawers. A letter filled with everything that silence now ignores. She didn't push, she didn't press, she left me wondering nonetheless. No call, no sign, no bitter end, just the mail she didn't send. I held it once, then held my breath. Each sentence curved around regret. She wrote of days, of dreams we shared, of how she hoped I really cared, but never did she drop it in. She held her heart beneath her skin. No postal mark, no folded bend, just stillness in the mail she didn't send. She didn't give it to the wind, she kept it locked deep within. The mail she didn't send still weighs the morning light. It speaks of what she might have said if silence lost the fight. She didn't flee, she didn't lie, she just let words begin to die. No stamp, no flight, no ink to lend, just truth mail she didn't send.
She wrote it all down, but not to reach me, just to let it go.
She wrote. The weight alone sits in my throat. A final act without a friend, still sealed. The mail she didn't send. The mail she didn't send still keeps her in between. A line unsaid, a world unheard, a space that might have been. She didn't sign, she didn't close. She let the letter be her prose and left her love for time to mend. In the mail she didn't send.
Some words aren't for delivery, they're just for release.
She always kept it by the door, a folded black forevermore. She'd twirl it in the morning gray to keep the stormy skies at bay. But that last day clouds were near, and still she didn't take it clear. She stepped into the coming ache and left the umbrella she didn't take. She didn't shield, she didn't hide, she let the rain fall full inside. The umbrella she didn't take still leans against the wall, a silent guard that never moved while she embraced the fall. She didn't flinch beneath the sky, she didn't turn, she didn't cry. No cover, no excuse to make, just the umbrella she didn't take. She used to fear the sudden storm, now she walks where hearts deform, with hair undone and eyes so wide. She faced the flood she used to bide. No canvas shield above her brow, just open arms to thunder now. No twist, no snap, no last mistake, just peace in the umbrella she didn't take. She didn't need a plastic door she didn't take. She didn't fear the sky, she just stopped hiding from it. I stand where she once tied her coat. The umbrella still bears her note, but somehow it feels less opaque than her goodbye she didn't make. The umbrella she didn't take still marks the open door. It tells of how she walked into what she was waiting for. She didn't yield, she didn't bend. She let the sky become her friend and never once turned back to break. That umbrella she didn't take. She needed the rain, not the roof. It hung beside the hallway light, the one she wore on colder nights. A woolen hug in faded red, a memory stitched in every thread. She'd pull it close when wind would chill, a second skin, a soft-willed will. But that last dawn she didn't dare. She left the sweater she didn't wear. She didn't reach, she didn't fall. She walked into the morning cold. The sweater she didn't wear still hangs beside the frame, unworn, untouched, but full of her and whispering my name. She didn't flinch, she didn't turn. She let the cold be what she earned. No thread, no sleeve, no woven care, just the sweater she didn't wear. She'd hold its collar to her cheek, a secret kept, a word to speak. But silence draped her like a veil, and love grew faint, a slowing tale. She brushed the fabric with her hand, then left without a final stand. No warmth, no pause, no morning prayer, just stillness in the sweater she didn't wear. She didn't need a cover then. She chose to feel it all again. The sweater she didn't wear still smells like cedar wood. the chill be all I know. No comfort wrapped, no love to spare. Just truth in the sweater she didn't wear. She didn't need the warmth anymore. She left it for me instead. I never moved it from the hook. Still shaped like her if you just look. And when it rains, I see her there, in the sweater she didn't wear. The sweater she didn't wear still hugs the quiet wall. It holds her form, her breath, her choice, though she gave me none at all. She didn't fight, she didn't warm. She walked out into the storm and left her love wrapped in the air. In the sweater she didn't wear. She left the warmth and never left the care. She always read beneath the light, a chapter deep into the night. She turned the pages slow and sure. With every line, I loved her more. But one soft night, she marked a line, closed the cover, said she's fine. She left it resting on the dish. She walked from the book she didn't finish. She didn't say what happened next. She let the silence fill the text. The book she didn't finish still lies beside my bed. 1,000 words she left unsaid still circle in my head. She didn't cry, she didn't fold. She left the story growing cold. No ending, no last plot to wish, just the book she didn't finish. She underlined a sacred phrase, a vow that echoes through my days, but never turned another page. She left the ark and left the stage. I held the spine, I read her mark. I traced her notes left in the dark. She closed the tale, a quiet wish, and stayed in the book she didn't finish. Some stories are better left with their questions intact. I never move the bookmark's place. It feels like her, it holds her grace. Still waiting for her hand to swish. That book she didn't finish. The book she didn't finish still breathes beneath my hand. Each page a page will never turn, but somehow understand. She didn't run, she didn't ride. She let the ending fade from sight. No final word, no buried wish, just truth in the book she didn't finish. She left a story and became its end.